Hello once again, everybody. Welcome back to Derail Valley. This episode is probably going to be classified as nothing goes according to plan, because I had a bit of a plan for this episode. I was first going to go on a bit of a shopping spree. Unfortunately, the shop here at Food Factory has pretty much nothing that's useful. The only thing I really found worthwhile is picking up the flashlight. Nothing else. A load of cassette tapes for the boombox, but I don't have the boombox, and that's music, so I'm not going to be doing them on the channel anyway. Then I thought, well, maybe I could do a trip using the multiple unit connector, because now I've got the license, I can do that. No, there's only one locomotive here that uses it, so that's out of the question as well. It is now getting fairly late in the evening. Have a little look in here. Yeah, okay, it's 6:45, but you can still see it starting to... The sun is now starting to set. So it's probably a good idea if we find the bed, have a sleep till morning, and we'll see what jobs we have. So let's say, oh, we can only sleep for 8 hours. Lovely. Well, that'll probably just have to do, won't it? Might be a very early morning start. Can we get a bit more kip? No, we can't. Didn't think so somehow. But, oh, it's raining again. Is it really? Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's nearly 3 o'clock. The sun will come up when we do our job anyway. Let's have a look at the jobs we have. We've got that one there. Down to the harbour. That's a long 2, so we can't take that one. That one's long 1. That's fine. I think we have that one, don't we? 170 tons. They're all empty, so that's not so bad. See this one here. That's 405 tons to harbour and town as well. How much load can my loco handle, do you think? That one's to the steel mill. That's pretty heavy. If I was going to take something, I'd probably take that one, because that's 27 grand. And it's less weight than that, so it's going to be easier. That one there is even heavier, but it's a long 2, so I can't take that one either. If I can wangle both of those, that would be amazing, but I doubt it. I'll be back in a minute once I've checked some details. Okay, so I've had a quick look at the wiki, and it says it's 500 tons. So that's not so bad. It can't take both of them. And it can't take that one. Certainly can't take this one. Yeah. So planning the route. It's probably... I mean, we're not going to come all the way down here and then around, are we? I mean, that's ridiculous. Here, around this loop, and then down this way. Yes, absolutely. Problem is, I'm going to need to turn my thing around. So we'll get that. We'll just stash that away. We won't take it just yet because we've got to turn around, I believe. So yeah, let's get that running. Let's see, compass. North is that direction. Yeah, so north is that way. South is that way. We need to leave to the north. So yeah. There's our loco. Indeed, yes. Indeed, we're going to have to take it forward. I know for a fact that there's a turntable over there. Quite apart from the fact that it's on the map there. So we'll take it over there. Let's turn this thing on. So electrics. Our brake pipe doobie-doo is flashing. That's probably because we've got the handbrake on. Cab light. We'll leave the cab light on for now. Don't really need wipers. I mean, it is raining, I suppose. Put wipers on a bit. There we are. Let's see. How are our lights doing? Fine. Fine. If we flip that on, do we get a bit more light out the front? Yes, we do. Ah, that's much better. Right. So that applies the brake. That takes it off. It's fine. Yes, I did eventually realise that it's not a self-lapping brake. That's your train brake anyway. So that's off. Off. Reverser forwards. Starting to slide. Bit of throttle. Page up and page down, yes. I thought that thing was a hell of a lot longer than it was. Yeah, the page up and page down keys. Kind of cheaty, but there we are. Anyway, here we go. So we should be going through, I don't know, maybe B? Or is that B? These might still be C, actually. Anyway, go past it. I doubt there's going to be anything on D or any of the others. So I really doubt it's over there. I hope it's not over there. That should be perfectly fine. Right, let's go to the station office and actually get the job. I went way past on that one. Accept the order, take this. We are on C8. And yes, the sun is starting to come up, so that's good. So C7, C8. It's this one here, right. Now just walk back to our loco, changing all these switches. I believe that one is going to be set that way. Yes, it is. That one's fine. That one. And then back in. Reverse. We probably don't need cab lights on anymore. It's just about light enough. It is just about light enough to see out. You see, sitting down is good. It does give you better visibility. But, my God, there really should be a seat for you to sit down on. Put it in 2. Couple of notches there. Because we certainly don't want to go ramming into anything. That's how we lost a load of money last time. I was about to say, why are our brakes squealing? No, they're definitely off now. Definitely off. So yes, there's quite a few. There's quite a few jobs here waiting. Yeah, see, max RPM, we can't accelerate anymore. Not that we really want to. No, slowing down a bit too fast there. Now we're going a bit too fast. So yes, I had planned to check the shop out and see if there was anything interesting, like the remote control or other things. No, just the flashlight and the lantern. I'm not particularly interested in the lantern. So what you would normally do is you'd normally stop it a couple of meters away, come to a complete stop, and then go for it. Right, there we go. Crawl underneath. See, this is the bit where I would feel really, really vulnerable if I was doing this in real life. Incredibly vulnerable. So that's that. Go along here. It left is off. Left is off, remember? We've said this before. No. Left off. What is our job anyway? It's oh, it should tell us on that. 35. Yes. Good. Stop getting trapped between the other ones. It is going to be right at the end, isn't it? It will be. That one's off. So yes, it must be this last one. Ah, of course it is. It's always the one furthest away from you. Oh, wrong button. And yet, you know it's worked because it starts sliding. Anyway, run back down here. Into forwards. We aren't raining anymore, so we can turn the wipers off. Industrial brake off. There's no little flashy light. Put ourselves in 1-1 just to make sure. And we are rolling. We're on our way. It's only taken us 25 minutes of my recording to get to this point. Oh my god. So here we are leaving the food factory. Just 30k? And uphill? Well, it's a good job we're not doing 30k right now. We do have a very long train behind us. This does feel very familiar though, doesn't it? Oh, and are we overheating? Yeah, well, we'll cut the power just a bit, I think. So we're doing fine for speed. Okay, so yeah, don't be afraid to put it in 3 and 1, because that appears to be just about right for our current situation. Everything is stable. It matches the load and the gradient. We seem to be doing fine. Oh, look at this. It was right here when we stalled the last time. We're slowing down. We are slowing down, which is slightly annoying because it means I'm going to have to change down. And therefore we have lost quite a bit of speed on that bit, but we are still going. We're still going because the great thing about this is that it does pull. It really does. Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to pull more weight than this. Yeah, it was a good idea that we didn't take the other job as well, because that would have been a disaster. So looking at our route, we need to go straight on, so basically keep left at this next junction, left at the next one, and then that'll take us all the way around this loop, and then right at this one here, and then it's pretty much all the way down. Here we are, so we need to go left. There we go. Now this is going to get steeper. So Yeah. Change down again, perhaps? I think we should. Because it's 0.9. 0.9 is not too bad, but we're really putting some load on the engine now. I don't mind it running hot as long as it doesn't hit 120. I mean, okay, so I'm probably going to pay for that with some damage on the engine, but I'd rather get there, to be honest. Alright, so I'm in gear 1-1 right now, and I'm absolutely chugging it along. Absolutely chugging it. The sign back there said it was 0.9, but I don't believe that for a moment. I don't believe that for a moment. This is really steep. This is really absurdly steep. But this thing is still plodding along. Even though it's like 9 kilometers an hour, it's still plodding along. It's going to take a while to get where we're going, but it's still plodding. It's still making progress. It's not stopped and started rolling back. It's a good boy. So yes, I definitely haven't been up this bit of road, this bit of track before, because this is pretty damn steep. I know for a fact I've been to the goods factory. I'm pretty sure I went this way, but I can't for the life of me remember if I did or not. I'm pretty sure I came down here, but I don't remember struggling so much up this bit of track. Is it flattening off? It certainly doesn't look like it. That looks quite a bit higher than where I am now. So, right, well at least the temperature's going down. Speed is rising just a little bit. The RPM is suffering, so change gear. That gives us plenty more speed. The RPM is going up quite significantly now. I thought the RPM topped out. That's a fairly decent amount of speed. I would rather the RPM didn't increase that much though. Are we actually flat now? We shouldn't be flat. That says it's plus 1.6. See, that's where that junction was, where I took a photo for the thumbnail. We're all the way up here now. Oh god, this still looks steep. It still looks steep. If you're going to put us through tunnels, can you like not keep us level and flat? I must admit, the Swiss have the great idea. they keep the train relatively level and just blast through the mountain. Oh dear. So slowing down, revs dropping, temperature increasing. And we've lost all our momentum. Lost all our momentum. Right, so we're about halfway down here. We are still climbing. I would have thought that we would have found like this mountain ridge along there and start going down. But maybe we'll start going down from here, from this junction. Because, yeah, we're going to be following the side of this mountain range here. And then down through this valley, and then we'll eventually get down to sea level at the harbour. But, yeah. We've not really broke 15 kilometres an hour. You can tell I'm used to saying miles an hour when it comes to speed. I'm British, it's what we do. We mangle the metric system and bash bits of it together with Imperial. And choose whichever suits us. It's 1.3 now. It's 1.3 incline. And we are starting to lose speed again, so... We're in first gear. We're in first gear, and we're still not entirely accelerating. Hovering around 9 kilometers an hour. Great. Anyway, here is our junction. We need to go right. So that will need changing. There we go. It does look, though, as if we might start levelling out and going down. Yes. That way there is still up, but that one there flattens. Awesome. We can get a bit of speed. We can get a bit of speed up then. So that's a 1.5 descent, so we're going to have to be fairly careful with what we do. We're going to flip that. There we are. Oh look, that's the goods factory. Down there. It's quite a strange little place because you come in and then you've got to go all the way around before you can loop around and then come back on the proper tracks. It's very strange. Anyway, decent speed. So when I was applying the brakes, that's sort of hold it, and that's apply, but I was going like that, and then it was coming back like that. So 2, that's about where I want it to be. We're slowing down a bit, that's fine. That's fine, I don't mind it slowing down. It's better than it running away from me. So we're doing a decent speed, within the speed limit. It even goes up to 80 there, that's lovely. We're at full throttle, 3 gear, no brakes, fine, we're going fine. Apart from the fact that our engine is heating up a bit. So it hasn't taken us long to go down this bit at all. It was only just going past there last time I checked the map. So yeah, it's pretty much a straight run now, right down to the harbour. So 60 and downhill, right, fine. Well, we've come down a bit in speed. That's perfectly fine. We'll build some up on this descent. So while we're on the way, it's probably a good idea to check the map. Now we're looking for, what are we looking for? Harbour in town, G5. Oh, not that far away, are we? There we go. So G5, if we're coming from the east, and we will be, it's the first one on the left. So there we go. Just stay left, and then it's the first one on the left. It's not the straight through track. It's the first one on the left. There we go, we know what we're doing. Just stay left. But obviously, don't go up this one here. You need to make sure you go right, and then left, and then left, and then it's the first track on the left. Okay, so this junction is set properly. I remember the first time I came down here, it didn't. I overshot it a bit. That's fine. So, first left, second left are both set. Okay, so we need to go left on that one, and right on that one. There we go, we're all set. Wrong button again. Pressed escape instead of 1 to put the little radio thingy away. But here we are. It's taken me an hour and 20 minutes of recording time. I don't know how I'm going to cut that down. or what duration I'm going to cut that down to. There we go, G5, just double checking. G5, that's exactly where we need to be. So we're in that gear, 15k. That seems perfectly fine to me. So yeah, this little loco did its job beautifully. I wish it had a bit more power. Wish the gears weren't quite so complicated. I mean, just one gear would have been fine. Even one gear with 9 notches would have been fine. But there we go. And some sort of clutch would have been good for coasting. But still. I keep looking back as if I can see where the end of the train is. Not entirely sure. Shall we have a look out the back? Oh yeah, we're well in. We're well in. Shut that off. And apply the brake. Yeah, as long as the rest of the train doesn't go past that sign, we're fine. So, we can most definitely shut off. Apply Mr. Handbrake. I really should collect my world map, right? Put the world map back. There we go. So, apply handbrake on here. And then get underneath and do the whole... Oop, turning everything off again. Dump the pressure in there. And then hook that on there, and we are beautifully uncoupled. So, to the station. Follow the green light. That was the best piece of advice I've ever heard for this game. Shove that in. Lovely. So, look at that, right? Elapsed time, 63 minutes. So that was 41 grand just for that job. That's very nice indeed. And no damage. Take my cash. Oh, that's my flashlight. Let's see what the fees are like. Excuse me? 30 grand? How on earth did I cause so much engine damage from over-revving and things? 30 grand? Well, at least insurance I only have to pay like 8 grand. But still. Mechanical powertrain. I damaged the mechanical powertrain completely. Seriously? 28 grand? Was it really all that over-revving and stuff then? Oh, dearie me. I mean, no emissions apparently, despite the fact it's a diesel engine. But still. I mean, wheels, that's fine. Diesel, oil, they're fine. But the mechanical powertrain? I don't remember doing that much to it. Jesus. Well, given that I only have to spend 8 grand to clear that because of insurance, that's not too bad. There you go, see? That's the fee. Everything else will be covered. But anyway, before we go and do that, let's have a look and see if we can find the shop. Where would the shop be? Let's have a quick look at the map. Is there a shop? Yes, there is. It's between E and F. Let's go this way. Ah, there it is. Found it. So what's on offer in here? A couple of cassettes, a lantern, a flashlight, pocket watch, lighter and shovel. Yeah, nothing there useful, really. I mean, the pocket watch, maybe. Lantern, maybe. I've got the flashlight already. And I don't need the shovel and lighter because I'm not doing the other thing. So there's not really anything to buy. Not today, anyway. Anyway. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, remember to subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.